Hello and good morning. It is a beautiful day here. Look at that beautiful day as the sun appears in Scotland. And yes, I'm using my new camera for the first time. Well, first time walking. You saw a driving video yesterday all about ascension, which was a lot of fun. Describing ascension, what is it? How do you do it? How do you choose it? What happens when you ascend? Who comes with you? What about all your pets and friends and family? So you get to watch that video at your leisure. I also wanted to answer a question about, let's swap around so you can see around here as well. Answer a question about, do you have a home in 5D? Yes, you do. Good news is it's very similar to this. You get to choose what you live in, whether you have a home or not. You get to choose whether you have a home on the ground or up in the trees. You get to choose what you experience. And building is a little bit different in the fifth dimension. You can use your heart, thoughts, feelings, your energy, all to help create a beautiful life for you. So whenever I visit my future self is up in the fifth dimension, I experience this. I experience woodlands and my home within the woodlands. You can choose a tree house or a home on the ground or whatever you want to build, a home you always wanted. I also feel you can keep your existing home if you want. You will need to help raise its vibration up to the fifth dimension. I do also know that when we go up to the fifth dimension, it does feel that the simplest way is to let go of all material aspects. However, it's not totally as simple as that, as mentioned about your home. It's really a case of feeling into the the aspects of does the physical objects, maybe even this camera that I'm holding, does it serve your highest good? Can it hold itself in high vibrations? Likely it will have a form of consciousness. Up in the fifth dimension, feels that everything does eventually. Including in the third dimension, it just takes a bit longer in the third dimension for things to build up their consciousness. For example, our homes. We often cultivate really beautiful energies and emotions, and we delegate consciousness to our beautiful homes. We might even have a name for our homes. So these are all concepts for you to discover for yourself, encouraging you to be open and to think about it. Wow, look at this tree, isn't it fascinating? Let me see if I can do this. So I think I hold down this button, and then let's zoom. Can I just angle it up? Yeah, can you see this tree here? Has all these super spiky... Wow, that's so cool. This is a lot of fun, this camera. And then unlock. Did that work? Unlock the... There we go. Gimbal activated. Hey, it's me again. Gimbaling around. Apparently you can also use this, so many things you can use this camera for, including patch cam. That'll be a lot of fun. Not necessarily attaching a camera to him, but taking it down nice and low for him. And I also have this beautiful message from my guides today about, slow and steady wins the race. I mean, I've heard the message before. I've heard it even before I knew about spirit guides. I really loved how they described it. They said that between each breath, between each heartbeat, is an opportunity for greater conscious awareness and feeling into, does it serve your highest good? How does your body feel? What are you experiencing in your life at this time? And when we bring conscious awareness to such granularity in our lives, it's beautiful, right? It really encourages us to just slow down gently and to feel into the moment and to be present between each breath, between each thought, between each feeling. What a wonderful gift. And that most importantly, this helps win the race. The race of life. Life isn't a race, right? Good news. And even if it was, we'd all be running or, winning our own races individually. So it's so powerful to reflect on this. I was also shown briefly from my guides that when you're running really fast and you're doing lots of things all the time, you're significantly reducing your conscious awareness, right? You're just going next, 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 which is really funny. So perhaps today, excuse me, a fly in my mouth. Unlike that fly, maybe you'll take a moment today to bring your conscious awareness to what brings you the most joy of all the things that you're doing in your calendar today. I certainly shifted around things in my calendar this morning to help bring greater joy. And perhaps you'll feel into more and more of these infinite present moments. Perhaps you'll find your conscious awareness there waiting for you. I always just put my hand on my heart and I ask, heart, what will bring me the most joy in this now present moment, especially when I'm considering the next tasks to feel into. It's just so beautiful here. It is really warm. We've got a heat wave. I mean, everything in moderation in Scotland. So, yeah, there's a bit of a heat wave here. I'm not sure where we're at the moment, maybe around 26 degrees Celsius. No idea what that is in Fahrenheit. Definitely an opportunity to slow down, to have a more thoughtful, heartful, conscious and aware day. And even though I have a busy day today, I feel excited about it. I feel excited about my work, doing client sessions and the higher self intermediate training. Today's subject will be covering all about how to run client sessions. So yeah, really excited for that. And I always love learning from my students, the participants as well. Whatever you do today, I hope you find peace and calm, and you ask your heart what is it that brings you the most joy. Take care, sending love from Scotland.